Joining us this morning is attorney Jamie White with the White Law Firm. Jamie, a family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit over the death of a loved one in Lansing police custody. I'm wondering if you can tell us a little bit about that suit.
Yes. So what's occurred, Bob, back in April, a gentleman died in police custody at the hands of 4 officers who were in the process of trying to wrestle him in some way in a jail cell. This is all on video, and a lawsuit has been filed in federal court against those 4 individuals. 2 other officers have been named in their official capacity, but as supervisors. This lawsuit alleges that a man who was intoxicated at the time, he had been in the hospital, he was thrashing about, and the police took him from the hospital to the jail cell, where we see multiple officers have their knees in his back, and he's saying, "I can't breathe," and he ultimately dies from asphyxiation. What's interesting about this case, Bob, unlike some of the others, is we have almost an immediate referral by the Michigan State Police seeking criminal charges against the 4 officers who were engaged with this individual. And that is troubling for these officers. You know, very often we don't see a request for criminal charges. It takes the community to get involved. But here, the Michigan State Police have taken it upon themselves to seek criminal charges.
What are the officers up against, and do you even think they can prevail?
Well, I've only seen the complaint, and I think it would not be fair to draw conclusions based on only the complaint. The officers are certainly entitled to respond, but this incident was on video. In my career, I've never seen the Michigan State Police make a criminal referral under these sorts of circumstances. So this is unique, and it certainly could spell trouble for these officers. Now, 2 of the officers, one of which is Chief Green, who I think has done an extraordinary job in our community, are being sued in their supervisory capacity. So that's a different scenario as it applies to those 2 individuals.
So, Jamie, we keep hearing about this across the country, this sort of thing happening. Is there anything that can prevent these kinds of deaths, in your opinion?
Yes. You know, I think Lansing's done a pretty good job as far as developing community relations. I think it's a testament to Chief Green that we have not, and other city leaders and faith leaders, that we have not seen a violent public response to this incident. So to continue along that path is going to be important, not only for our community, but our nation in general. I also think that more training and overall policies as it pertains to substance abuse individuals and mental health individuals is going to be important. This gentleman was in the hospital, and reports are that he was still so intoxicated when released into police custody that he had to be wheelchaired to the police car. You know, how we approach individuals under these circumstances is going to be important.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Jamie.